We've unboxed the new Garmin Fenix 8 and we are about to set it up. So we're just doing a quick video on that. So the first thing it's asking me to do is, it asked me to pick the language, and then it's asked me to pair a phone to it to enable the connected features. You don't have to do that now, you can skip it, but it will work really well if you can connect it to Garmin Connect, because it will really unlock the full features of it. So we're going to pair it, even though this is my shop's demo phone, we're still going to pair it to my Garmin Connect so you can see what goes on. Don't look at some of my previous race times on there. So I'm going to press yes, and then I'll need to scan it with the camera. So obviously it's different for every phone, but we're going to go, there we go. This will take us straight to Garmin Connect and it's going to start the setup. Going to press connect it. Bluetooth pairing request, pair. And you can see this is a lot faster than any of my other Garmins that I've set up, whether it's been my handheld GPSs or my Fenix 6. And it's done already, which is incredible. So primary wearable, it's not going to be my primary wearable, unfortunately, because this is the shop one, so it's not mine. So it's going to ask me all of my stats again, even though it's already got it on the app because it's got it set up for my Garmin. It's going to ask it again now. So how fast you burn calories? Well, I don't really know about any of that. My body mass index, my BMI, I'm going to take a guess at that based on my weight and my height and initial step goal. So we're going to go next. So how much do I weigh? Well, guys, please don't look, but I am currently carrying a little bit of post-race weight after carbing it up. So I'm going to say that I'm 75. Please don't judge. When do I typically sleep? Bedtime at 2200 and wake time at 6 o'clock. That's actually not too far, so that's fine. I'm going to press next on that one. Which wrist will you wear it on? Well, I already have one on my left, but I'm going to put it on my left as well. So when I'm comparing, I can just see. Phone permissions, I'm going to skip that bit. I don't want customers in the shop to have to see how boring my calendar is. Sync now, and then it's done already. And with previous Garmin's, that's taken minutes and minutes and minutes, whereas this has been super fast. So already you can see the upgraded processor working hard on that. Press finish, and there we go. So I'm going to go through the navigation for it to tell me what to do. So up and down buttons, the start button is the top right, and there we go. So starting an activity by pressing and then scrolling down the menu. That's very similar to the Fenix 6 and 7. And then, yeah, and that's just telling me all the different buttons. So that's this watch face. This is touchscreen as well. So I'm looking forward to being able to test that now. We'll set up the Wi-Fi later. I don't really want to do that right now. And then we're ready to go. Fantastic. So it's all inviting me to find a race. Well, luckily I've already got, I've just done the Lakeland 100, actually 105 miles if you're counting. And I've got the Spine North coming up. So I don't need to add any more races, thank goodness. So it's asking me for my text size now. Yeah, I'm all right at the moment. And it's going to ask me to select my activities. So some of my favorites. So I'll set that up. So running, definitely. And the kind of run that it is almost always 90% of everything is trail run. Hike, yes. Mountaineering, yes. I've just come back from Chamonix. Bouldering, yeah. I don't really need to measure how bad I am at bouldering. So that's probably done. Running, obviously, I will put. I've got ultra run because I do ultra marathons. So I bet that's a new feature of that one. I've only got run and trail run on my Fenix 6. So that'll be interesting to see whether the sensors change to give me a better battery life, because I have to manually switch all those off at the moment on my 6. Winter sports, yeah, definitely ski, definitely backcountry ski, definitely not backcountry snowboard. And I do go snowshoeing occasionally, so that's fine. Oh wow, it wants me to keep going some more. Maybe if I just go all the way to the bottom. No, it's just cycling right. There we go, done. That's what I was looking for, done. So I'm set up on the normal watch face now. So it's quite busy compared to my very simple 6. So I might have to be customizing that. The screen will go off after a while, which is great, but because it is the AMOLED touchscreen, as you can see, all I have to do is press it and it comes back to life. It's obviously got the time. Oh, there we go. See how fast that is. It's got the time. It's got the date on it. It's got, well, I think that's the pressure 1013, and a rain cloud coming up, which isn't good because we're about to take this outside for a test. So it looks like I'm going to get my hair wet on my trail run today. And then if we want to go through to an activity, so I can click on activities, select trail run. These are my favourites. Today's suggestion is recovery. Now, I've run 3 times in the last 4 days. So obviously, without even putting it on my wrist, it knows that I should be doing a recovery run today. The recovery run is 12 miles. So that's obviously, and this data is coming from my Garmin Connect app, because every time I finish my run, it will automatically sync it from my Fenix to my Garmin Connect app. And then this way it will then derive personalised workouts for me. So I can ask it to do personal interval training, which is something I do once a week on one of my runs. I only did 8 and something miles last night, but it was quite hilly. So it's obviously inviting me to do a recovery run today. So I'll press that and then it will get me ready to go. So that's a basic overview of what it's like to work with the Fenix 8. I'm about to take this out on a trail run, so we'll see how we go from there.